when we are looking at the internet, there are a lot of voices in the chronic illness space. And I think, unfortunately, there are a lot of voices that say, my way is the highway. Like, this is the only right way to do something. So how do we as patients navigate that when the internet, more often than not, is telling us that we're doing something wrong in managing our health?
It's such a good question. I think that instead of, look, we have selective filter, right? What we know about social media is that 10% of the people, of the users, make 90% of the noise.
So true.
And so we have to think about the fact that sort of the extremes, the loud voices, what we're mostly seeing is still not most of the people. Whether it's the news that upsets you or chronic illness advice, this or that. I think that there is so much of our world that lives in that middle that we don't see.
Yes.
And so there are really very few, I always say to people with being sick, there are really very few absolutes. There just are. And we have to get comfortable with that. We really have to get comfortable with that. And I think that one of the things that you can do is you find some voices, a few voices that you trust, that aren't selling you something or that aren't extremists. I think you get second opinions to sort of bounce them off each other. And then sometimes you can mute the noise.